The New York Knicks come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Denver Nuggets. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
It's been an uneven start to these NBA Finals with the series at 2-0. Now, Game 3, and a chance for either team to dictate the path forward. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now, New York starting 5. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's the Cobra in at the shooting guard position. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Caruso in at the 3, small forward. You take a look at the Knicks, without a doubt, they put themselves in the driver's seat.
Oh, they really did. I mean, they took care of business on their home court. Now, this will be the challenge. You take another on hostile ground, this final series is basically over.
Here's the Cobra. Outside Hart. Brunson taking his time here. Clock at 6. Uneasy. Two on the layup.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Gordon. George, a screen on Hart for 3. Gordon. And the Cobra pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Anunoby. To the inside. The Cobra. And that one is hammered home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. 4-point game. We played just over a minute here in the first. Now Caruso. Here's George. Towns with a rebound. Pass to the Cobra. Releases from 15. Hart from long range. Pure from 3-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Brunson against Westbrook. Now here's Jokic. The D's right on him. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Caruso. Now here's George to stop the run. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Here's the Cobra. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's George. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Basket's good. The Cobra's got 8 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
On target from range. Knicks leading by 3. The Cobra passes to Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. New York shooting their first foul shots of the night. Throws good from Anunoby. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Denver, trailing by 5. Gordon outside. Back to Westbrook. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Nuggets was outstanding. He picked up 49 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Mie, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Achua's checked in for New York. He's off on the second. Nuggets trail by 8. Westbrook outside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Knicks leading by 8. Here's the Cobra. He's got 9 inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Jokic. No points so far. Looking to end the run. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And again, it's Denver missing. For New York, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Brown after the basket by New York. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Here's the Cobra. 13 points in the game. For the Nuggets, Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon, and Strother subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
Here's the Cobra. It's rebounded by George.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Brunson with a double team. Here's Strother. And again, it's Denver missing. Knicks leading by 9. Here's the Cobra. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brown. Here's George. Hart pulls it in. Here's the Cobra. 15 points in the game. With 2 seconds left. And the layup. Is up and in. The Cobra's got 17 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's New York in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Christian Brown out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's George. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Misses the step-back jumper.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Kessler. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. For 3, George. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Hart passes to the Cobra. Brunson with it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's the Cobra. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Porter. George against Brunson. Here's Strother. Fires the 3. It's deflected. They get it back. 3 on the clock. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. On the take. And he... dunks it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
George, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's the Cobra. Lays it up and banks it in. The Cobra's got 23 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Caruso comes in for Paul George. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 19-point game. Pass to Porter. Can they get it? Sinks the tray. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls. Both good from the line that time. Nuggets trail by 18. Caruso outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Caruso. Here's Strawther. Still no points. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's the Cobra going inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Caruso outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strawther. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet out. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively.
For the Nuggets, Gordon, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Westbrook in for Strawther. Achua's checked in for New York. Here's the Cobra, takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Cobra's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Brunson's defense has improved over the years. He's got the instincts and the hands to make impact plays. Just like that one.
Paul George, he's checked in for Porter Jr.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 8, Paul George.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Jokic has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Now Brunson. Releases from 15. And it falls. All over the rim and in. The Cobra's got 33.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Pass to Caruso. And here's Gordon. A minute 42 left in the second period. Now George. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Here's the Cobra. Now here's Anunoby. 20 feet out. And it's New York with another.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. And it's good. 2 points. Gordon's gotten his first points in this one.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
The Cobra. Rebounded by Denver. Caruso outside. Westbrook right side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Gordon outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And is blocked. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. The Cobra's got 37. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. Hart pulls it in. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Knicks out in front, delivering the blowout. And will return shortly.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the New York Knicks.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they've been at their best when it's mattered most, and here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of? They showed up in the first half, showed everybody, left it all on the court.
Yeah, they've been clinical in how they've gone with this approach. Relentless, determined. They keep this up. Can they? I'm not even sure. But they got a chip on their shoulder, no question.
You can't downplay the passion they've shown on the floor. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Josh Hart, also OG Anunoby out there. Karl Anthony Towns is out there, Jalen Brunson, and it's the Cobra in at the 2.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Anunoby passes to the Cobra. Count it, good. The Cobra's got 39.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
The Cobra passes to Brunson. Here's the Cobra. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18. No one near him. And the Cobra pulls it down.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And historically an excellent defender, George just excels at picking your pocket and taking it all the way himself. Nice.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Westbrook outside. It's George on the wing. Gordon outside. Pass to Westbrook. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. The Cobra passes to Brunson. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 18. And here's George. They set the pick. And here's Gordon from the arc. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got 5 rebounds in the game. And an Obi for 3. Here's the Cobra, and timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Off the inbound, rejected by Jokic.
Well, not with the Joker there. That was a tremendous block.
Westbrook outside. Screen by Gordon. Westbrook, the pass to Caruso. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Jokic. Towns with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's the Cobra. George defending. The Cobra can't hit. Nuggets trail by 18. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Gordon. George outside. Three-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Now here's Caruso. Still without a bucket. Westbrook with it. Gordon, right side. To get back on track. And it's New York with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's the Cobra. Pounded by Westbrook. Shots good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 6 here in the quarter. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Kessler, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Caruso. Brown's checked in for George. And Strother's subbed in for Westbrook. And a switch here also for New York. Chua's checked in. Here's Strother. Pass to Brown. Screen by Gordon. And he lobs it up top. Achua with a steal. Fast break, New York. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Strother. Brown passes to Kessler. Outside for Porter. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Porter's got 6 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The Cobra got a piece of it. Porter with it. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
The Cobra can't hit. Nuggets trail by 17. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Here's Strother. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brown. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. And here's Gordon from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. The Cobras got rebound number 7 tonight. Releases from 15. And so it's New York, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shot. In transition, everyone talking. No open threes.
And Tom Thibodeau wanting his guys to pay particular attention to certain areas of their defense.
Yeah, taking care of the defensive boards, allowing no easy buckets on the fast break are key elements to their success.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Christian Brown, Michael Porter out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Porter Jr. with great awareness of the shot clock there.
Knicks leading by 16. Here's the Cobra. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Kessler. Pass to Porter. Here's Pickett. Kessler a screen. Pulls up. Pickett can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's the Cobra. Outside Brunson. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes is checked in. Shot's good by the Cobra.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Strother. Brunson defending. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
The Cobra can't hit. Nuggets trail by 20. Here's Brown. Nails it from 3. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Denver, they've got half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
The Cobra can't hit. Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Porter's shot is off.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To the inside. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's the Cobra. And he converts the layup. The Cobra's got 55.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 17-point game. Caruso finds George.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Inside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Knicks leading by 17. Pass to the Cobra. Back to Hart. Down low. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Count it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's George. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that.
The Cobra can't hit.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Knicks foul. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Nuggets trail by 17. George outside. Pass to Westbrook. From downtown. And it's New York with a rebound. The Cobra's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
And with Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series about wrapped up, you have to applaud the remarkable effort we saw on the floor tonight. A well-deserved win for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this win will put them on the cusp of a championship. Just one more victory needed to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
And I don't think anything will stand in the way of that happening. They have been so determined and so focused throughout this postseason. They're on a mission, and there's no way they're backing down now.
And what a huge performance. And yes, another basket.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Here's the Cobra. No luck on that one. Ooh, nice D from George. Westbrook outside. 3-pointer. And George with the basket on the assist by Westbrook.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Substitution on the floor.
Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Now a timeout called by New York. Just for... Four seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Here's the Cobra. No good with a layup. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time?
MP has put himself among the greats this season.
Win tonight and you will never pay for a meal in this town again.
Lost my all and I got it back.